Hum, da da do, do do. Ooh, da da do, do do. Hum, da da do, do do. Ooh, da da do. The very first time that we open our eyes and breathe fresh air in our bodies. The very first time that our nose is open and our ears can hear, there is something in the atmosphere. Life is something that we all need to slow down and take a better picture of. Life. We all get an opportunity to live it. We all going to experience it in different lenses, different eyes. Life. But one day, your life will come to an end. I want to talk about something real touching and dear to my heart. Death. One day it's going to happen to all of us. And that's the only promise that God gave us. How you doing? Push that like button. I had a family member that passed away yesterday. A close family member. And it was an unexpected death. Families, family. All your family, man. You got to keep your family close. But if the clock spin the way it's supposed to, and people die in chronological order like they supposed to, you know, it'll be okay. You'll know when you next. Like, you know what I mean? You'll know when you next. Like, I tell people that all the time. Push that like button. But life and death can come rapidly and unexpected. And it's sad for people to die with an incomplete life. You die unexpectedly and you never got a chance to fully complete the task. You never finished. You never got a chance to walk that walk. To finish, go across that finish line. Like, it's a lot of people die young. It's a lot of people that die short lives. It's a lot of people that die older. And when we, are living, we have no conscience of when our death will come. Push that like button. Push that like button. There's some things that I'm talking about, and I haven't even got to the main point of the conversation. I just want to, because I lost a real close family member. But we wasn't close in real life by their choice, not mine. I love every one of my family members. I would do anything for them. I was taught to keep us close. We gotta stick together, do whatever. We can get into it, we can fight, whatever. I would have full-blown arguments. And I would always discard that for love that we have for each other. You know what I mean? What do you mean? Push that like button. Oh man, I thought I had people listening, man. This shit ain't even, we ain't even started yet. But that's cool. Take your what they call uh 2 second attention span ass the fuck on. You go on and do what you do. Cause what I'm talking about is life and death. And one day you gonna die. And you do not want to die on the bad side of life with no one. Like, I'm the type of person, man, you cross my path, you fuck over me, you talk about me, you don't, it's either, it's only one thing you can do. It's either fuck with me or don't fuck with me at all. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. And if we family and you choose to not fuck with me, then when you pass away, do you think I'm gonna come and fuck with you? Like, no, no. Don't work like that. You know, me for calling me. I'm not putting $1 into your funeral. I'm not gonna get out there and hold no sign. I ain't doing none of that shit. Nothing. No. No, me and that nigga wasn't. We was not cool when he was alive. And that's family. So just imagine how I feel about a foe. Like, if you die and you one of my enemies, I'm not gonna even blink. And when they say, oh, I had an enemy die about a month ago. And it's sad because this same enemy, I almost killed his ass like 20 years ago. Shit, the nigga almost died 20 years ago fucking with me. And we was family. This is my family. And when he died, I was one of the first niggas they called. Man, you ain't gonna believe it. He dead. Like, what the fuck you calling me for? I don't give a fuck. But that's fucked up. But we was family, man. Fuck that shit. You want me to come to the nigga funeral and shoot that motherfucker up? I shoot that nigga in his casket. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Hey, man, and I be talking about this type of shit because you do not want to die. Like, don't die owing me no money, nigga. I'm still expecting my money. J. Anthony Brown owe me some money. That nigga better not die before I get paid. I'm gonna kick that nigga out the goddamn casket and walk out the funeral with the casket in my hand. Somebody gonna pay for this. Pay me my money. I'm taking this casket with me, nigga. Fuck you mean? Push that like button. If J. Anthony Brown die, I'm going to his funeral and act a damn fool. For real. I know I be banned. They won't even let me at J. Anthony Brown funeral. They know I'll be the first nigga on the don't let him in list. Like, don't let Snaggerpuss in here. And why would they do me like that? I had love for J. Anthony Brown. I really loved Jay. Me and Jay we was all right with each other. But, just society, man, But anyways, I just like to talk about death, man, because, a lot of niggas ain't ready. And if you die and you ain't ready, then you fucked up. That's like me. Like, how do I know this? It takes one to know one. And I used to be ready, but I ain't ready no more. I ain't ready no more. I ain't gonna lie. If I died tomorrow, I'm gonna be just a nigga in the morgue. Cause I ain't got no contacts, no family, nobody. I'm just gonna be laying there. I'll be dead for 7-8 months for society, for the world knew I was dead. Fucked up. Push that like button. Don't nobody like me. My name is Mr. Snag. Mr. Snag. Mr. Snag. I used to have swag, but now I got. I used to have swag. I used to carry a bag. Used to have it all. Everybody know I was Snag, but now I ain't got shit. Sleeping on the streets, homeless as fuck, trying to live to compete. A lot of people just look at me to be just nothing, man. And every day I try so I can make enough money to live, at least have some life insurance. You know, just so if you got life insurance, you can live with that fuck the world syndrome. Like, fuck it, nigga. They be like, Snag, why you be so happy? Because I got life insurance. If I die tomorrow, one of you niggas kill me, you gonna make my son rich. And I'm gonna be reincarnated back into his body. And I'm gonna live all over again, a rich nigga. Oh my God. Push that like button. Yeah, man. I need somebody to talk to me. I just lost a close family member. Close in the chronological order. Close. Like, it's like she was the oldest of the siblings in our generation. She was the oldest. Then it's my it's my auntie. Then she got a sister. Then it's me. So I was fourth in line in our generation, but I was the first male. It's 3 females, then me. So and how they say it in chronological order, she just passed away, and I was fourth. Now they put me at third. Oh my God, they gonna get close. But her mama's still alive, so she broke the chronological order the way it's supposed to be going. So this shit's just getting crazy, man. How our family is getting smaller and smaller. And the only time we ever come together is when somebody died. That's the only time we have a family reunion. And they expected me to come to this girl first. And she didn't fuck with me. She wouldn't fuck with me for nothing in the world when I, you know, and this was my cousin. I had mad love for her when we was kids. But when she got older, she flipped the script. She became, you know, real bougie. Real bougie. They working, making that money in real estate. They had their Benzes, they had they new houses, and she went and found her military husband. They was really bougie. They turned their back on me. They turned their back on me. And it's funny, because you know, you have family members that turn their back on you and they pass away. Then your family members, other family members expecting for you to financially chip in and help out with some. I'm not paying $1. Hell no. That's the way it is. The family doesn't see each other until somebody dies. And it's crazy. We having family reunions and then get mad at. How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Yep, loud and clear. Thank you. Okay. Before we get started, I want y'all to bow y'all head and pray with me. Lord Heavenly Father, I want you to come down from the heavens. Put your hands on this blunt right here. Lord, if there's anything inside of this blunt that's impure, take the impurities out and make it pure and wholesome for my body. Lord, I believe and I know that if I smoke this, me and you will connect in one together. And the world will see how this and us is connected. So I want you to come down, touch my blunt, and jump inside of me. Speak through me, Lord, and let these niggas know what the hell going on. Amen. Okay. Y'all know I'm Rastafarian, and I treat my medical marijuana like a dinner. I bless it before I smoke it, You know, I tell everybody, I keep the word in me. The word is inside of me. The Lord is inside of me. He works through me. I am a child of God. And I ain't suffered not a day, not a dollar, not a second of my life. So, you know, I tell y'all, and I don't know about y'all, but every day the Lord blesses me, don't he? And he keeps me straight, keeps me sane. I ain't going crazy. I don't know about the rest of them, but you know, it's cool. I ain't mad at it. I like everybody. I love everybody. Everybody don't love me. I wonder why everybody don't love me. I'm just that type of person to wonder why. Like, and I give love to everybody. Don't nobody give no love to me. So, I'm finna get back to what I'm talking about. Don't think that I forgot. I'm really just trying to get my mind right and some things that I need to do real quick. Because I'm multitasking. And I'm not a multitaskable person. You know what I mean? Wait, we praying for the children. Yeah. Amen. This is a meal. When I get through smoking this, I'm gonna want a cigarette. Just like every time I eat something, I eat some pussy, I'm getting a cigarette. And if I eat an hour later, I want a cigarette. If I eat a whole meal, man, you know I want a cigarette. I eat a bird, I want a cigarette. Like, am I the only one? I smoke. I don't want to stop smoking. Y'all the ones say, oh, you need to stop smoking. No, you need to get the fuck away from me trying to tell me what I need to do in my life. Like, what the fuck? Fuck, that's what you need to do. That's what the fuck you need to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do and what I like to do. And whatever the fuck you feel, it's gonna do to me. That's your personal feelings, man. A lot of people say, oh man, you need to stop smoking, man. Stop smoking. Fuck you. You telling me to stop smoking, nigga, but you gonna die from cancer faster than I will. That was my cousin. Always telling me to stop smoking. Stop smoking. Stop smoking. You don't need to smoke. Some of y'all don't realize the reason why. No, you know, some of y'all got weak. How do you say? Metabolisms. Weak immune systems, weak. You know, they just be weak. Weak blooded. Like, they got weak blood. They just be some weak motherfuckers. Like they be weak as hell. Like, ain't none of that shit no good. They're not even nothing in their life. Like, they just be some weak, nothing ass people. You know what I'm talking about? Am I the only one knowing what I'm talking about? These just some weak people in this world. They born weak. Their blood be weak. Their actions be weak. They life be weak as hell. And they get mad at niggas like us. They got strong, abilities. Like, I understand my capabilities of life. I understand the power of myself in life. Do you know what I overcame? Do you know what I overcame in life as a man, as a person, as a human being? It's just like the first race that I ever ran and won. You know, when we come out of a sperm shot, like when our father ejaculate inside our mother's vagina lips, and that sperm shoots up in that vagina. Do you know that that's a hostile environment that we have to go through to get to the egg? That's a race. It is 100 million sperm eggs flying through that goddamn sperm, and they trying to reach that goddamn finish line and get to that egg and penetrate that egg. Do you know that I remember that race, nigga? Do you know? And I made it. I won, nigga. I made it to the egg first, and I crawled in that motherfucker tongue first. And that egg sucked in and it let me in, and I started spinning, and all the other sperms around it, and I came alive. And they was like, this nigga here. Like, I boy, do you know how many niggas I had to beat to get here? Like, I understand the power of myself. I done already overcame the biggest diversity in my life. I outran a 100 million niggas to get to that sperm egg, nigga. Like, don't nobody know what I'm talking about right now. And you don't understand. You got the same power as I. You beat 100 million niggas getting to that sperm egg. And you made it to that egg first. And that egg, I know how I got in because I came in with my tongue. I know how I got in. And it let me in. It just opened up like, boy, what is you doing? Let me in. I got a hold to that egg. And now, you won that first race, then Snag. But that was a lot of diversity that we had to go through. Yeah. We had to go through a hostile environment because the vagina have vaginalic acids that destroys the sperm eggs as they going down. Like some of them sperm eggs going down side of the walls, they got hit with some of that vaginal acid and boom, got blowed up. Like we had a race and we was being shot at in the atmosphere at the same time. Like it was a lot going on to make it to that egg, and we had to go upstream against gravity, nigga. I'll never forget it. I still remember how I was swimming. I used to be that motherfucking sperm egg, nigga. Y'all don't know, y'all don't understand like that. I made it to the egg first. And when you understand the power of yourself and what you had to, overcome within the first, the first shit, the first, hours of your life your life to be created. Like, y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Y'all think I'm going crazy. That's crazy. Miss D-Lo, have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about this? I be talking too much here. Nigga, you was getting mighty close to my motherfucking truck. If you hit me inside my truck, I'ma grab my back and I'm coming outside. Hit me. Just bump me. And I'm going to the hospital. I need your insurance card. You take a picture of your license plate. You take a picture of the accident. The dent. Never thought about it that way, Snag. I gotta take my kids. What you mean? There's a lot going on. Push that like button. I'm just laughing, smiling. See, this is my life. And I smoke a gram at a time. Push that like button. Just a gram. My weed habit is so close to snorting powder. I don't want to be here if I don't got it. My weed habit is just like snorting powder. Push that like button. Y'all don't like cocaine? You don't like cocaine? Do you like cocaine? You don't like cocaine? Do you know what cocaine do to you? Never had any before. Miss D-Lo, quit lying. Now you just told that bald mouth ass lie. Your teeth fell out when you said that shit. Your teeth fell out when you said that. I know you did. Your dentures fell out. When you every girl in the world done snorted some cocaine. If they ain't, they will. If they ever see it, ain't never heard of it, never, just put a pile of cocaine on the table and invite 5 women in the room. Just let the pile sit there. And let them, they gonna come in the room and start examining and, exploring. One of them 5 women gonna spot that pile of cocaine. on the table. And it never fell. They gonna be like, what is this? Is that sugar? That right there alone. If you know cocaine, just stick your finger. Stick your finger. Now, put it on the tip of your tongue. For a woman, something triggers her. It's just something that when she put it on the tip of her tongue, it's something going right there. She going and it's gonna go all the way down to her toes, and she going, oh, what is that? And she gonna get closer to it. So she just gonna wanna smell it, just to see how it smells. And when she do this, just a little of the fragrance gonna go up in her nose. Oh my God! Do you have a card? Do you have a dollar bill? She gonna take it and never fail. She never seen this cocaine before. She never didn't even know what it was. But she's gonna. Hey girl, come here. Come here, let me tell you something. Come here, let me tell you. She just gonna tongue her homegirl down, right? What's wrong with you? I had some of this sugar right here. Look here. Here, put it on. The next girl. Oh, what is that? Smell it. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells good. Like, you don't know what cocaine do to girls, do you? I done put a pile of cocaine on the table, and that's the way them girls react. All of them told me the same. What is that? I ain't never seen that before. I ain't never heard it. Oh, you don't know what that is? Oh, that's that white girl. That white girl. You don't see her. That's that white girl. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Man, my name is Snappy. And it is two topics that I can talk about dearly because they close to my heart. And that's cocaine and pussy. And I always talk about it. But people don't like when I talk about it. But when I start talking about shit, it kind of open people's mind up about, you know, fuck it. But for real. And they ain't never seen none, they ain't never had none, they ain't never did none. That's a lie. You'd be surprised how many women done had some cocaine. Push that like button. Yeah, I know. I don't sell it no more. But selling dick and cocaine in this world today takes everything I got. Taking a break from all this fucking showing up helps a lot. But wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes we like to go where everybody snorts cocaine. Boom, 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 boom. And they always know your name. Boom, boom, boom. You wanna go where everybody snorts cocaine. Yeah, everybody wanna snort cocaine. Push that like button. If I had my way, I'd be selling fentanyl. I want to sell fentanyl to all of them. Push that like button. I want to give all the homeless drug addicts fentanyl. All the fentanyl they want. It was some mayor, a governor, a mayor somewhere in the United States, a white man said that shit on national TV. See, I want to give them all fentanyl. Let them enjoy their life for the moments that they gonna have. Push that like button. Everybody snorts cocaine. Boom, boom, boom. And they always know your name. You wanna go where everybody snorts cocaine. Boom, boom, boom. Hey.
people who have been watching me, that breakup happened yesterday, but no. Actually, that breakup with Adon happened a year ago. Yeah. Henry, and being in a relationship with Henry for the past 6 months is definitely amazing. He's very kind and genuine. And the good thing about Henry is that he and his Henry Police Department, how we first met, is that...
Oh, y'all are talking about promiscuous relationships with the police.
Autism awareness, and then they gave us the donation to help fight company Danimation.
That's great. And Danimation, so you do your own animation.
That's right. I've been running Danimation for the past 15 years.
Danimation? You sound like an AI.
Elevate.
We need to revoke your visa.
And especially teaching
Donald Trump, we're going to revoke your visa.
Yeah, and I think it's important for people to see you because you show a lot of people that...
She is crazy as hell. That's true.
You get to hang out with anybody from the show?
She talk like she's anime,
I do. Sometimes we see each other again at events. And
events?
He's a member of the Watts family. Even Henry became a member of the Watts family.
Henry. You know what? We need to get rid of these people.
I wanted to tell about the Henry.
Push that like button.
Was a detective.
That's amazing.
They can still barely speak English, even when they try their hardest. And they're done with the white one. You touch with the white one. You do one thing. In the 1980s. I just don't know if y'all see it the way I see it. I don't see it like that. Like, a lot of people don't see it the way I see it, but I don't see it like that. What I say about what I do? All I do is stay to myself and try to be the best man that I can be. That's all I try to do. That's all I can. And try to be a better man. But they won't let me have my way. Roxanne! Push that like button. Roxanne, won't you let me be your man? Roxanne, can I be your man? Never give up. Never stop trying. Cause if you do, then your ass is gonna die. Don't get mad at me for doing me. Hey. I wanna have some church right now. Y'all wanna have church? Let's go have some church. Hey man. Oh shit, I almost left my Newport sitting on the damn table. Walk away from them damn and come back 20 minutes later and I won't be able to find my Newports nowhere. Now I done lost my lighter to keep it 100. Now damn. Now I feel like, oh man, what the hell? Roxanne. Man, where my lighter go? Somebody done stole my damn lighter. Just that damn fast. Oh, hell. You said no church today? Miss D-Lo, push that like button. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other people that was in there. Realize what I need to do. I ain't did it yet, but I need to do it. A lot of people be getting mad at me. They be like, oh man. wanted to get his sister. Man told him how much it was. He got right back in his car and pulled off. I thought you wanted a sister.
I did until I realized how much it cost.
Wrong way, huh? Trying to get up the wrong way. Now, get up this way. How y'all doing? Push that like button. I heard the police on the intercom. Pull over right there. Push that like button. We done already prayed for this, so it's time to smoke. Amen. Fallen men. I don't play games, dog. I don't even know how to hold a PlayStation controller. I own 2 PlayStation 5s and I don't even know how to turn them on. Hook them up. Nothing. I'm waiting on the next little youngster. I'm gonna tell him, hey man, hook this PlayStation up for me real quick. They gonna hook it up real fast. Watch. Like push that like button. I don't play games, man. I never have. I was in that generation. I was, I evolved with games, with the game systems, but you know, I wasn't, I never played games. I never had time to play games. I never was at home by myself with nothing but a TV and a game and just me sitting there playing the game. I've never, you know, tested, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Death is deep. It's something it's a conversation that we can't avoid. But the question is, if we die, when we die. I knew I seen it. I knew the police. I knew the police was. I heard them. They right there. face one of the workers at the tire shop in the back of the police car. It's so amazing. All those little cute Mercedes done got old as fuck. Now they got the new Mercedes out. And if you ain't got a new Mercedes, you ain't got a Mercedes at all. Fuck they do all day up. I knew I heard the police. What's that like button? This motherfucker's a whole goddamn mile away. Tommy Egan! What's up, Tommy? Push that like button. Fucked up. I just watched the police take somebody to jail. I'm sitting right here smoking a blunt. Dude get put in the car. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I can't get out the car. I'm smoking. Police, they smelt it. They was looking around. I'm looking dead at them, but they can't see me because my windows is tinted. I can see out, but they can't see in. I'm sitting here staring at their ass, and they, you smell it? It's all to pull off. You fucked that damn whole week up. I'm in my house minding my own business. You knock on my door, I ain't coming to it. You ain't got no search warrant. You stand your ass out there. Push that like button. Man, somebody asked me, why you don't have no gray beards, no gray hairs? Because I'm young, old. I used to have grays. I used to have a lot of them motherfuckers. But I discovered this device called tweezers. And I plucked every one of them motherfuckers out. Now they gonna come back to haunt me later on. They gonna come back with vengeance. But when they come, I am prepared to fight back with those goddamn tweezers. Push that like button. If they not scream, no speak English, no. Then they gonna call ICE. And they'll be surrounding my truck. Talking about they waiting on me to come out my house. So they can apprehend me. No. Push that like button. See, I know how to do them though, man. See, I got the ultimate trick. police pulled me over the other day, and as soon as they got to the car, I switched my hat on their ass. Man said, "How you doing, Mr. Cole?" I'm like, "I'm having a nice day. How you doing?" Hey, man, I really just stopped you to tell you, man, I like the truck, man. It looks real cool. I'm like, "Oh, yeah?" He's like, "Yeah." Now, when I passed him up, I was doing shit, 65 and a 55 and a 45. So I passed him up doing kind of fast. I know why he pulled me over, but when he seen this Make America hat great again, shit, that man told me, he said, "Man, have a nice day, man. Just slow it down a little bit, Mr. Cole." All right, man. Make America great again. Make America great, brother. This is like a Mason sign. This is like if you wear this hat, it's like joining the Masons. Like this hat is more powerful than the Masons right now. You know what I mean? That's what happened. You trying to get me deported to El Salvador. I got gang tattoos on my body. They have been deported me talking about he's a black Mexican. No, I ain't. I'm an American citizen. Yeah, he said, "Oh shit, one of us." Hey, I was like, "Shit, man, that's what's up, bro." He's like, "Man, I like your hat. Thank you. Thank you very much." You know, it could have been a damn Democrat, but there's some Democrat police out there too. Motherfucker, one time, man, I thought that shit was gonna work. I put my hat on, and this black police officer came to he looked down. He looked back down. This nigga went, "What the fuck you wearing that hat for?" I was like, "Son, man, hey, I thought you, I thought it was going, okay, man." He was like, "Nah, beat your ass." I was like, "Man, listen, man, I am so sorry, bro. I was just fucking with you. I was just, hey, man, I'm a Democrat, dog. I thought you, because the last time it got me out of a ticket, he said, I ain't no white police. Them damn black police officers, them damn Democrats, them niggas is crazy. That nigga slapped my hat on my head. Talking, "What the fuck you doing?" Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, officer. For real. I'm for real. Them damn black Democrat police, them motherfuckers is radical. He said, "You ain't them nigga. What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, man, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry, bro." I was like, that damn. That nigga beat me straight to the damn Democrat side, straight fast, quick in a hurry. I'm like, "Man, listen, bro. I voted for Kamala Harris, nigga. For real. Hey, man. You need to quit that shit, man. That is not a joke. That is not funny, man. You need to take that hat and throw it away." Listen, man. It's a joke, man. I'm a comedian. I just wear the shit. It really get me out of tickets and shit, man. You the first officer that snapped on me, bro. But I understand, nigga. I really understand, my nigga. Like, I had to explain to that officer. That nigga was, man, that nigga ready to beat my ass. He seen me with that goddamn Make America hat on. I'm just trying to tell y'all about my encounters with the police. Now, I don't know about your encounters, but that's the way they treated me, straight up, directly. Nigga slapped the shit out my head. Slap that motherfucker, slam off my head. You ain't one of them, nigga. I know, nigga. Damn, nigga. I was just trying to be funny. Man, I'm scared of the police just like I'm scared of trannies. I am, man. I be hobofied. I ain't hobophobic. I'm hobofied. I be horrified. Them motherfuckers have me scared of them motherfuckers. That's like a scary movie. That's like a clown. That's like It, the movie It. Like, that's like Jeepers Creepers right in your face, nigga. Like, to me, I've always been scared. And then they get mad at me because they be like, "What's wrong with you?" I be, fuck, that's scary. It's scary. scary. Just scary. If you don't know what scary means, what scary is, it's scary. Oh my God. My man need a haircut. That's your problem, man. You can't be a salesman walking around like that, brother, without a haircut. Man, I need some business cards. People going into the adults. Hell yeah. That's my ADHD 2 syndromes that be kicking in. That's that medication that they hit me with when I was in prison. That shit still wouldn't get out of me. That shit ain't walked out of me yet, nigga. Like, I just thought. And I be contemplating. You know, one of my biggest mental challenges right now. How can I find me some barbers to work in my barbershop? I done, man. That's my mental challenge. Yeah. ADHD 2. I got 2.0, nigga. HD 2. Like with a 2 at the end. I tell people that. I remember I got into it with this goddamn wannabe military vet at the goddamn Walmart line, Super Line Center. This motherfucker gonna try to motherfucking press for damn space. Like, nigga, fuck you. You in line, I'm in line right behind you. You supposed to be right up to that goddamn card swiper or cash. You just get a cashier the cash. You shouldn't be worried about where my goddamn basket at. The nose of my basket, talking about, and you need to give me some space. And all these motherfucking people behind me. I mean, you must be trying to fight in between this little bitty. This is enough space for me to whoop your ass, nigga. I'm from the penitentiary, nigga. Fuck you, mean. Born and raised, nigga. Nah, I wasn't born there. My little brother was born in the penitentiary, but I wasn't. But talking about I got ADHD. Nigga, I got ADHD too, with a 2 on the end, nigga. What the fuck that mean? What nigga like, what the fuck? I do. I got anger issues. I need to go to anger management. I need to volunteer and just take the class before I'm forced to take it. I've been in anger management. I used to be an anger management therapist. I used to be the counselor. I used to counsel anger management in prison. I got a job being a counselor. They paid me 3 cents an hour, and I ain't mind that position. How you doing? Push that like button. Ooh, the police is on one today. Everywhere I go, I see the police. Popos. Yeah. And I'm praying. I am praying. She go take her test tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 25th. She take her test. And I'm praying that she get her license. She coming to work. She's the most committed person that I've met so far.
I don't know if it's the 2 or how much?
It was 2. It was. I think I just gave you 200.
200, right?
Yeah, 200.
You right there. Give me coffee, huh?
I got you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sí, mi Javi, ¿qué pasó? Perdón, Javi, no lo vi. Ya anda bien contento el güey, Javi. Ese anda happy, que estaba con su chavalita. Chingón está el cabrón.
Claims that China committed to terrorists.
¿Cómo es?
This is just a small example of what China has done to the USA for years. And new polling this morning shows Trump's approval rating is tanking when it comes to the economy, now plummeting to 37%, according to a new Reuters Ipsos poll. In the recession,
You like it?
stock
It looks
market.
nice.
Now,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
asking how all of this is impacting consumers. Like
Like
you
a little
and
market over
me,
here.
we're learning that the
What
CEOs
the
of
fuck is
Home
signing
Depot,
there?
Walmart, and Target
Everybody
went
knows
to the
that's
White
why I
House
don't-
warning the president that in
Well,
Ohio,
do more, brother.
empty
I am,
store
I am.
shelves.
You know, and you're gonna make the fucking money, dude.
I am.
Hi, Eddie Rose from News and Drink. Thank you. California, we know, growing as an economic powerhouse. It is now the fourth largest economy in the world.
I like
Ranking
it.
comes from reports by the International Monetary Fund and the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis. Governor Gavin Newsom announced the statistics
Yeah, man,
yesterday,
that's
saying the
nice.
reports
But
put
make it like a
California's
little
2024 gross domestic product at $4.1 trillion.
Oh, but I
That
think
had
that
been
we should,
Japan.
Yeah.
California
Not
became
that
the
much,
fifth
you know,
largest
just-
economy in the world in 2018.
Yeah.
However, the Golden State is being challenged by India, which is expected to overtake
Bucket.
next year. Still ahead, she worked with Beyonce on Cowboy Carter.
Sierra Kennedy joins us live in
Yeah, the
studio to
fucking
talk about her
article,
new
Ronnie,
album,
send it to me right
Album
now.
Plus. She will perform for us
Send the money
live.
right now.
And the Dubai chocolate bars that went viral around the world, they've caused a global shortage of one
Hell
ingredient,
yeah.
Andy was lame.
Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful things. I think she'll like it. She loves me because she always
1 week,
kisses me.
2 weeks.
You are my heart. I
This is
love you,
Sunday, no,
Mom.
but not like
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
I make it something.
Fargo is your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo.
I don't like that, man.
Fargo is using this.
I like some more money. Yeah. We got sick and a little bit. We got sick for 3 to 4 days.
Using Fargo,
And our business going down.
what else can Fargo do?
I don't
Let me
know.
tell you what you
Yeah.
spend on things like food.
We ain't got no choice.
Fargo, but that's
No
stand
choice.
up groceries this month.
I got a
You guys take for dinner?
little girl.
Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
So waiting on her.
Fargo is your virtual assistant from Wells Fargo. Fargo lets you do this.
Turn off my debit card.
The little baby that wants to go to the
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
Using Fargo, you can pay with Wells Fargo. What else can Fargo do? Quickly tell you what you spend on things like food.
You want to do it all the way the right way.
Fargo, but that's stand up groceries this month.
Yeah, can you guys take for dinner?
You're
Learn
telling
more at
you, yeah.
wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it here. You know the fucking doctor right here, Felita Pueblo, the doctor right here, Pueblo, you know what he's right? Right now, he started getting beautiful babies. He has a clinic. He's a doctor. Only nice bodies. See your shit. You go right there. Yeah. Kind of like ladies, a lot of ladies are ugly. Mad, ugly.
I love you, Mom. Just much.
And right now,
Look at what I got
you
for
motherfuckers
Mother's
got all these
Day.
beautiful
It's a
ladies.
heart.
They got
My
three
mom
nice
likes
ladies. Right
hearts.
there.
She always
Yeah,
likes beautiful
last time I
things.
go last week.
I think she'll like it.
A lot of guys.
She loves me. Cause she wants.
Because everybody knows, you know, and they go, she
Hey,
everybody
Mama.
inside the room, but
I love you,
you don't do
Mom.
nothing.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
It's crazy. You know the business.
Business is good. And it's getting better. Like Taliban, shit.
The Taliban, yeah, Taliban what happened? Taliban is crazy now. Something wrong. I don't see the same.
Our next guest is a rising country star blazing her own trail, and she's here to talk about her debut album, her upcoming stagecoach performance, and collaborating with Queen Bee herself. Sierra Kennedy, welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
One thing I love about you is your journey. You were somebody that was grinding away for years to get this opportunity at a record label. The record label, as they do, says, we want to change you a little bit. And you were like, no. So then the record label dropped you.
I know that.
How did you have the courage to stand in the center of yourself and to say no?
Yeah, you know, I honestly, it's laying on my face. I feel like the Lord's given me this gift, and I feel like I'm supposed to use it, and you know, He puts me where I'm supposed to be, and so I just have the faith in myself that started to get watered down to something that was acceptable, you know, the country radio. And I was really confident in that sound, and it's something that is authentic to me. You know, I grew up listening to R&B around the house, but I also love country, and I feel like that meld of the two is something that kind of puts my music in a different lane. And I think also, you know, seeing people in the comments saying how much they love the music, that also kept me motivated, you know, because I knew there was a crowd out there that was going to listen to the music.
And somebody in that crowd, finds you for on Blackbird, yeah.
How did she find? I have no idea. Did she DM you? Or how did she?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
I'm just so grateful to be a part of that project, and for her to put a spotlight on up and coming artists. I mean, she shouldn't have to do that, you know. But for her to involve us and shine a spotlight on us has been
We've
really
been
cool.
around
It's a
each other too
That's so
long.
good. So like, what happens? Who called you? Like your manager or somebody said, yo, Beyonce's trying to get in touch with you.
Oh man, you know, I don't like to give away all of the secrets. Yeah, secret. But yeah, it has been just a really cool experience, you know. And honestly, like a year later, it's something that's so hard for me to wrap around. My entire life, and so yeah, it's truly a blessing.
You're amazing. All right, so really excited about this too. We're gonna give you all a little preview of the song "Keep Your Promises."
Yes, there we go. You got away, turning back on the words you say. Tell me one thing, leave another. Boy, I've had enough, so I'm packing up. I'd even take a little bit of your stuff, but I'm leaving you the one thing that I don't really need. Keep your promises, baby. I ain't gonna let you break me. They're just an empty word, just saying they don't mean a thing, mean a thing. Save your breath and tell your eyes to somebody else. You don't keep your promises, so keep your promises to yourself. Keep your promises to yourself.
Woo! Oh, wow.
Beautiful. Wow.
Wonderful. That sounds is a gift. Yeah,
Yes.
to keep it, but I mean, that's a gift.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, you're performing at Stagecoach this weekend too.
Yes, it's gonna be so fun. This is my third time playing, I think, and I've heard from friends that went to Coachella that it's not as hot as usual, so we're not yeah.
Right. Oh my God, Tierra, thank you so much.
Thank you
for
for
coming. That was such a
coming.
gift this morning. We'll be fun at Stagecoach. Also, be sure to check out Tierra's album, Rooted. It's available now, and you can follow along her musical journey, and you just do that at Tierra Music. Look at her. Better give it to us.
Yes.
Come on now. Yeah, oh my God.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Still ahead, we are following breaking news.
We are Stat 5 HD overhead with a pursuit suspect makes a run for it and then stashes something in a drain. I'll show you how it all ended.
And a growing number of sea animals becoming sick and dying along the California coast. What is behind that troubling trend?
Plus, a chance of rain in the weekend forecast. Mark is tracking the wet weather next.
Clacking, man.
Their secret ingredient? Durham Gardens fresh frozen garlic.
Huh?
Just pop, drop, done. Pre-portioned and ready to add to any dish in minutes. Durham Gardens. Find us in the frozen vegetable aisle.
On my line, I'm knocking all them motherfuckers down. Nigga don't answer the phone. What do you call me, nigga? That's the thing. What
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Now with Frontier Fiber, the best Wi-Fi ever isn't just for VIPs anymore.
So everyone's good to go.
Ew, even people with less than 1 million followers?
News. Not fair.
Good luck. I already bought everything.
No.
But we do know everyone can get the best Wi-Fi ever. Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Euro router on 100% fiber. Now available on Fiber 500 and up, starting at just $29.99 a month, only from Frontier.
Moms know everything, especially that Durham Gardens makes pre-portioned fresh frozen garlic and herbs, ready at your fingertips with no chopping, measuring, or mess. Just pop, drop, done. That's how moms season a meal in minutes for the whole family. Durham Gardens. Find us in the frozen vegetable aisle.
The best Wi-Fi from Frontier isn't just for VIPs anymore.
So everyone's good to go.
Ew, even people with less than 1 million followers?
Get the best Wi-Fi ever. Wi-Fi 7 with an Euro router on 100% fiber. Now on Fiber 500 and up, starting at just $29.99 a month, only from Frontier.
I love my mom this much. Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful things. I think she'll like it. She loves me because she always kisses me. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Pandora.
I bought my first model car when I was 8, but it wasn't just toy. It got me interested in Hondas and the LA car community and was something I was always working towards. Now I own my own Honda, but I've been picking up more models along the way. I collect hundreds each year, giving them out and donating them to toy drives, hoping to be as helpful to kids finding their passions as my first Honda was to me.
To get your own helpful Honda from just $259 a month, search your local Honda dealer today.
A demolition underway this morning of a JCPenney building in the city of Orange. Rich Prickett in Sky 5 with some more information for us. Rich, good morning.
Jessica, good morning. Yeah, the end of an era here for this section of the village at Orange. As you mentioned, this was previously a JCPenney business that was operating here for nearly 50 years before shutting its doors in 2017. Now, they will be demolishing this section of the building today and then continue on over the coming days to clear the lot. This is the last piece of the puzzle for a redevelopment project that has been proposed here in the village at Orange. They are proposing that they're going to build condominiums, 167 2- to 3-story condominiums, as a matter of fact. now will be supported by resort-style amenities and help promote business back into this area. It's kind of a growing trend across the nation as these larger department stores are closing down. They're starting to add housing to the shopping centers and malls across the country, and this is what they're planning here in the city of Orange. But you can see the excavator that is going to work here, taking out the last or beginning the demolition process here for the JCPenney that was once here, and we do see city officials and the redevelopment organizers that are here for the ceremony. In Sky 5, Rich Brickett. Send it back to you in Hollywood.
Rich, thank you.
You watch that all day.
Breaking news: a dramatic pursuit on the 710 freeway coming to an end in Vernon on 26th and Indiana. Sky 5 got over the scene as the driver ditched the vehicle and grabbed a black backpack filled with white packages. He walked toward the storm drain. You see him right there, and he dumped the packages. The suspect then ran toward a semi-truck where he tried to hide underneath. Two CHP officers found him and pulled him to the street. It's not clear what started the pursuit or what was in those packages.
The presence of the Department of Homeland Security team triggering some panic on the campus of Cal State Fullerton yesterday. Campus police now confirmed that a DHS explosion detection canine and a handler were on campus yesterday for a routine training exercise. We're told they were not there for immigration enforcement or to conduct an investigation. Some people posted to social media, including Reddit, about seeing the canine unit on campus. The scare is a result of the Trump administration revoking more than 1,000 international student visas across the country. That action has resulted in some students being detained or facing deportation. Cal State Fullerton says it has a special department that deals with immigration matters and that anyone with questions should contact the Risk Management and Compliance Office before, quote, taking action based solely upon social media postings.
The man who killed two teenagers in an Orange County DUI crash is set to be released early. His release has set off a political fight between Governor Gavin Newsom and Orange County District Attorney Todd Spitzer. Oscar Anguiano, who was in the country illegally, killed two teenagers in Seal Beach in 2021. Despite his 10-year sentence, he will soon be set free. Governor Newsom issued a statement on social media blaming Spitzer, saying the DA gave him a plea deal instead of pursuing a second-degree murder charge. Spitzer fired back with his own statement, saying his office argued for a maximum sentence and blamed the judge for the outcome. Anguiano's earliest release date is this July. A bat found in Orange County has tested positive for rabies. The Orange County Healthcare Agency said yesterday the bat was on the ground last week near a walking path around Rancho Santa Margarita Lake. The agency is urging anyone who may have had contact with that animal to call them. Also, pets that got close to it should be checked out by a vet. Rabies is a fatal but preventable disease most often transmitted through the bite of a rabid animal. Officials say you should avoid contact with wild animals. They also say you should keep cats and dogs vaccinated against rabies.
An unprecedented algae bloom along the Southern California coast is being blamed for sickening thousands of animals and leaving some dead. Marine life experts are concerned, calling it the most severe outbreak they've ever seen. KTLA's Carlos Ferrero reports from El Segundo.
Well, it's very unfortunate what's going on. We've seen these domoic acid outbreaks before. In fact, they happen year to year. They usually impact the bird life first, then the mammals, but never all together. So we know it's much more widespread, it's more severe. Things are so bad that at this point, marine mammal specialists say that the entire LA County shoreline is considered an extreme danger zone.
In a normal year, Aura only sees about 110 to 120 mortalities. Today, as of April 24th, we have seen 203 mortalities in LA County, and 110 of those were just in April.
Well, the scenes are heartbreaking. Just yesterday afternoon, at least 2 sea lions turned up dead on fertilizer runoff are helping to fuel the toxic algae, which are eaten by small fish, which are then eaten by marine mammals and birds, causing brain damage and a potentially deadly toxic overdose. While sea lions and birds can be saved if they're caught early, it's a different story for dolphins. Now, researchers are sounding the alarm, but they're also holding hope that the beloved animals won't suffer any long-term damage.
If this wipes out or kills a bunch of females that are pregnant, then we have lost both the females that are already producing the young and future generations of animals that are not going to be able to produce. So we may see a decline in the population of the animals.
Yeah, I spot them here all the time. I mean, a lot of seals. Yeah, it is sad. You know, especially when they're suffering on the beach. You know.
As for when this will let up, well, that's still a mystery. Researchers see little hope for immediate relief given just how widespread and well-fed the algae bloom really is. What can we do to help? Sadly, there's not much, but there is one huge thing that you can do. You can help researchers continue their investigation. Make a donation to organizations like the Ocean Animal Response and Research Alliance, or ORA. Head to their website, oarra.org, to make a donation. Instead of back to you.
Carlos, thank you. All right, it's 10:37, and my friend, the one and only, the great one, Mr. Krisky, is prognosticating for the weekend.
Yeah, big time prognosticating. I don't know about the gray one, but big time prognosticating. We're looking at possibly record-breaking temperatures, not as far as daytime highs go, but as far as daytime cold goes. And then we're also looking at the chance of rain happening Friday night into Saturday. 61%, clouds just about everywhere until you get right up here in Palmdale, 64. Big Bear getting some sunshine also, in Palm Springs, 74 degrees. Much cooler temperatures for Stagecoach compared to Coachella. Even Coachella wasn't that bad. -1 as far as the 24-hour change goes today, from today to yesterday's temperature at this time. Burbank, 3 degrees warmer. Van Nuys, 3 degrees warmer. San Bernardino, 4 degrees warmer. And Riverside, 3 degrees warmer. All right, on chart flow, and here's where the low is going to start crossing Friday night into Saturday, and that's what's going to bring us rain. It's not going to make a direct hit in Los Angeles, but we will still get some of that rain coming in. That's going to happen Friday overnight and into Saturday morning, and hopefully by Saturday afternoon we will be back into clearing skies. Part of Claudia Almonte today, 71 right there in Ontario. Santa Monica, 63. Oxnard up to 62 degrees. In Orange County inland, 67. That goes down to 64 and 63 degrees. Then after that, you can expect temperatures to warm up by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wednesday, we're back up to about 76 degrees. As far as Orange County inland goes, we're looking at, or the San Fernando Valley, 70, dropping down to 64 degrees. By Tuesday, 80 degrees. Overnight lows down into the 40s. Getting cold overnight, too. Aaron, just get back to you.
Mark, thank you. Viral chocolate snacks being blamed for a growing pistachio shortage.
Oh no, Andy, you're here to explain what's happening.
You know what, that intro, it's me coming up.
It's
If you've noticed the price of pistachios going up, you have very specific interests, but you might be right. The reason could be Dubai, or not. More on that in a minute. So if you're not aware of this, there's a Dubai chocolate craze. It's over this specific chocolate bar here filled with kunafa. I'm so sorry I pronounced that incorrectly. It's a angel hair pastry style filling. Do you know about the kunafa?
It's called kunafa.
Okay, great. There's pistachio cream and tahini spread. Sounds great. Anyway, pistachio prices have been going up like crazy, from $7.50 a pound a year ago to more than $10 a pound today. Many blame on this worldwide trend. Even the country of Iran, the world's biggest pistachio producer, saying they're all tapped out. No more pistachios, no more bars. Buy them now, they say. But is this real? Experts told fruitnet.com, which is a website, but not that kind of website. This might have been nothing more than hype to boost sales ahead of Easter. One nut expert says when there's a shortage, it's usually due to bad harvest, not the bars. And actually, there are record high numbers of nuts being produced this year.
Okay, well then what is it?
A scam.
A scam.
And we don't have a taste test?
Yeah, what is I'm looking at all these pictures, I'm thinking, I want to try this.
You really want, okay.
You don't like pistachio?
I think the pistachio cream thing is a little much. I don't want the entire bar filled with pistachio cream. I want a little maybe lime of it with it.
That girl was dipping.
It's like, it starts to look like avocados or like
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Guacamole in my Java bar.
Weird. Yeah, so there you go. So maybe real, maybe not. And finally, though, I would love to see you join me this Saturday in Santa Monica for the PanCan Purple Stride Walk to end pancreatic cancer. It is fitting this Saturday is what would have been my dad's 68th birthday. He died of the disease 4 years ago yesterday. So all of this happens very much in the same. The walk, his birthday, and his death day, they're very close. There you see Sam and me and my friend Jack Primavera and a bunch of other people there walking in memory, for me at least, of him and to raise money and awareness so that other families might have a chance. The survival rate for pancreatic cancer is only 13%, which is nearly twice what it was just a few years ago, in no small part due to the PanCan walk and people who have supported research and development. Now, in spite of those dire numbers, there was a lot of hope. That's what you'll see on Saturday. My dad's team is still raising money. Jeff's team, Zebra, has already raised $15,000 for the walk in Indianapolis. I will be at the LA Walk Saturday morning on the Santa Monica Pier, so come rain or shine, I will be there. And if you'd like to find out more, you can visit pancan.org. Thank you, guys.
Very cool.
Thanks, Thank you. Thank you.
Still to come this morning, more robo-taxis coming to Los Angeles.
Uber is now creating its own fleet of vehicles with the help of Volkswagen. When you'll be able to ride inside one.
And we've got a chance to win 2 tickets to see New Kids on the Block in Las Vegas, plus a 2-night stay at the Park MGM. The code word you need to win next.
Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Feel like you're going nowhere, unable to move forwards in life, or alone? Talk to California Psychics. Our trusted psychics can give you the guidance you need to see things clearly. Our guarantee: if it's not life-changing, it's free. Experience the joy of certainty. California Psychic.
My Honda's more than a car to me. I never owed a lot of money, and I never thought I'd have this car. But the SoCal
Sometimes in life, we be forgetting. How y'all doing? Push that like button.
Saturday Night Live just minutes ago, we now know who will be closing out season 50. So those are the musical guests. Benson Boone will join Abbott Elementary's Quinton Brunson on May 3rd. Arcade Fire is paired with White Lotus star Walter Goggins on May 10th. And for the very last show of the season, Scarlett Johansson will host while Bad Bunny performs on May 17th. This band is so big, they've got a special holiday all on their own. New Kids on the Block Day is today, and to celebrate, we've got tickets to New Kids on the Block's first ever Las Vegas residency. It's at Dolby Live at the Park MGM in Las Vegas. The shows are happening this summer, fall, and in February of next year. Tickets to see New Kids in 6 are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. But we got a great prize for one lucky viewer.
Somebody would go see New Kids on the Block
for your chance to win 2 tickets. We see New Kids on the Block live in concert at Dolby Live at Park MGM in Las Vegas on Friday, June 20th. The winner also gets a 2-night stay at the Park MGM and a $100 American Express gift card. That's going to be a fun one. Good luck, everybody.
More than a few ladies in the audience, I noticed.
Yeah, more than a few.
I didn't spot a guy with a card, but I did see. But if you go...
If you're got a single guy, it's a good place to go.
Yeah.
That's the place to go.
That's right.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to the quick weather forecast here. And we are looking at temperatures cooling down across Southern California. 62 today. Not the change won't be that drastic at the beaches, but inland we will see big drop-offs in temperatures happening on Saturday. Such as San Gabriel Valley, we go from 68 down to 61, and then right back up on Tuesday, 78 degrees. Chance of those showers hitting it late Friday, overnight into Saturday morning. 59 Saturday, that goes down in the mountains to 41 degrees. There's a pretty big drop-off. And right back up to 65 degrees on Wednesday. Then as far as the high desert goes, not much change here either. 75, actually, yes, 75 down to 58 degrees here. And then we're back up Tuesday and Wednesday, 83 and 82 degrees. Hey, happy birthday, Kelly Clarkson. Wow, 43 today.
Kelly Clarkson.
That's the KKLA
Old ass. 43.
Oh,
yeah, her coochie been dried out. Push that like button. Is it that little Spanish girl that came see a while back? Yeah, it is. Miss D-Lo, push that like button.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Look at what I got for Mother's Day.
Look what I got for Mother's Day. They already promoting that Mother's Day.
She always likes beautiful things. I think she will like it.
I think my mommy will like it.
Because she always kisses me. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Boy, they playing on us with the children. Playing on us.
So everyone's good to go.
Ooh, even people with less than 1 million followers?
Get the best Wi-Fi ever. Wi-Fi 7 with a Euro router on 100% fiber. Now on Fiber 500 and Dutch, starting at just $29.99 a month. Only from Frontier.
Mama likes hugs. She always likes beautiful things.
My mama like hugs too.
Mama, I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Initially, when the insurance company had an offer on the table, I felt like they were taking advantage of me. And I'm glad I had Ellis Law. The settlement amount wasn't drastically changed.
Don't fight the insurance company alone. Call 310-300-7777.
When a truck hit my son, I had so many questions about his case. I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
Yeah. Call the Barnes firm now and find out what your case could be worth.
We're celebrating our birthday this month at Valley View Casino and Hotel by giving you incredible prizes. Join us on Friday, April 25th, when one lucky winner will take the cake with their choice of 4 luxury cars, sparkling jewelry, or a spin for $100,000 in cash. Plus, 70 guests will win an additional $30,000 in prizes all night long. Earn entries all month, then join us for the big celebration during the 3 Seas giveaway, only at San Diego's favorite casino.
I bought my first model car when I was 8, but it wasn't just a toy. It got me interested in Hondas and the LA car community and was something I was always working towards. Now I own my own Honda, but I've been picking up more models along the way. I collect hundreds each year, distributing them out and donating them to toy drives, hoping to be as helpful to kids finding their passions as my first Honda was to me.
To get your own helpful Honda from just $259 a month, search your local Honda dealer today.
The Narbonne High School football program being handed down a huge punishment. The CIF city section announcing that the team has been banned from the sectional playoffs for 3 years after they were found to have several ineligible transfer players on their team last season. Narbonne's football team, which won last year's city section Open Division Championship, must now vacate that title. In addition, all of the school's athletic programs have been placed on probation for the next 3 school years. Narbonne may appeal
Yeah,
to
Narbonne, and no kids gonna want to play at Narbonne.
This is the second time the program has faced ineligibility issues.
Just takes the body. Here the Kings go. 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1. Shoots.
The LA Kings taking care of business against the Oilers in Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs. Kings forward Adrian Kempe led the way with 2 goals and 2 assists en route to a 6-2 win. Kings lead the series 2-0. Game 3 will be tomorrow in Edmonton.
Kings may have found their good luck charm for their Stanley Cup run.
And has nothing to do with anyone on the ice. The harmonica class from the Koreatown Senior and Community Center performed the national anthem before Game 1, and people loved it so much, the team actually begged them to come back for Game 2. The Kings scored 6 goals in each game. They won both. Hockey players, they're a little bit superstitious, especially during the playoffs. The Kings' Adrian Kempe has said he hopes the group comes to play every home game during their Stanley Cup
That's
run.
awesome, and I feel not an easy thing to do to play a
The national
national
anthem on a harmonica is not easy at all.
Done.
They sounded great. Straight ahead, a bleak measles forecast for the country.
New report finds how many cases there could be in the coming years if the current vaccination rate continues.
Plus, where a diver came up close and personal with a very, very big shark.
And easy recipes and entertaining tips. We're going to help you host happy hour at home with snacks and some big batch drinks.
I love Mommy this much. Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful
My mom like hugs too.
I think she would like it. She loves me because she always kisses me. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Pandora.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How would you? The Hyundai Tucson.
Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
My mom likes hugs.
My mom
She
likes
always likes beautiful things. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Pandora.
After my car accident, I wondered what my case was worth, so I called the Barnes firm.
When that car hit my motorcycle, insurance wasn't there, so I called the Barnes firm. It was the best call I could have made.
At the Barnes firm, our injury attorneys work hard to get you the best result possible. Call us now and find out what your case could be worth. You might be surprised.
I love my mom this much. Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful things. I think she'll like it. She loves me because she always kisses me. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Pandora.
Now at 11 tensions high today on the campus of Cal State Fullerton amid fears of a possible Department of Homeland Security operation. We will explain the cause of the spreading rumor.
More sea animals are turning up sick or dead along Southern California beaches. We're following the latest on the toxic situation.
And the LA Rams are making NFL history today, taking their draft operations to a local fire station. And Kai Goldberg is here with your 5 Live forecast.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, everybody. Off to another cloudy start to the day. We've got more on the way as we head into Friday, the weekend forecast, maybe even some rain. We'll talk about that next in your forecast.
Good morning and welcome to the KTLA 5 Morning News at 11 a.m. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Ruth Parker. Thanks for joining us this morning. Officials at Cal State Fullerton are trying to dispel fears of a Department of Homeland Security operation.
Now, this comes after students and staff allegedly spotted a DHS member on campus yesterday. KTLA 5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost live now in Fullerton with the developing details. Chip?
Y'all better leave them folks alone. Let the folks do that.
Yeah, hey there, guys. Cal State Fullerton just put out a statement about this issue a little bit ago. We'll read it to you in a moment, but first let's kind of put this in context. You may remember we were here very recently at Cal State Fullerton talking about that issue of student visas being revoked. Here at the Cal State Fullerton campus, they've had 4 students who had their visas revoked. Well, yesterday there was a story that came out, or some information came out, that a Department of Homeland Security
How y'all doing?
Employee was
Hey, baby girl, how you doing? How you doing?
Getting fearful that ICE might be on campus, and before you know it, some students say they started getting messages, or they started going on social media, I should say. There were some reports on social media that some professors canceled their classes out of an abundance of caution, just in case. Well, the school has now put out a statement trying to dispel these rumors. They say it was only a canine from the Department of Homeland Security and that canine's handler that was on campus here, and they were just here for some routine training. They say that the canine was not part of ICE. Here is a statement. We'll put it on screen there. We can read it to you what they put out, part of the statement they put out there. It says the Department of Homeland Security's explosive canine presence was involved in one agent, and it was strictly related to a routine training. It was not connected to any immigration enforcement activity involving the university or its community members. Our campus remains open. We understand that the presence of federal agents can cause concern. However, there is no cause for alarm and no classes should be canceled at this time.
I was just informed today that it was just one
agent from the Department of Homeland Security not having to do anything with ICE, I still feel that that should have been disclosed. It should have been disclosed who it was so that there wasn't an alarm. There was no reason.
And you need to disclose your face and see who protested against ICE coming so we can get your ass up out of here.
They shouldn't have to fear whether they should come to work or not. They should be told from the get-go what's going on.
The next student was from an organization here on campus called Cities for Change. She said she got an email from one of her professors this morning about this situation, telling students it was too late to cancel class, but if the student did not feel comfortable coming to class today, it was okay. But again, Cal State Fullerton putting out that statement saying this was a routine training, had nothing to do with immigration enforcement. For now, we're putting live here at Cal State Fullerton. I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Chip, thank you. Alhambra police have arrested 3 burglary suspects who posed as food delivery drivers.
Did you order DoorDash? Did I what? Order DoorDash?
Yeah. Officers say that suspect rang the doorbell of a home saying she was an Uber Eats driver, but asked the resident if they ordered DoorDash, a different app. And once the suspect confirmed that no one was home, the crew broke into that house and started grabbing valuables. With the help of a canine, officers eventually took all 3 suspects into custody.
City and community leaders are speaking out today about the outpouring of support following the illegal cutting of trees in downtown LA. A suspect is in custody for allegedly using a chainsaw to cut more than a dozen trees on several streets. KTLA 5's Kareen Winter live now in downtown LA with more. Kareen?
And Glenn, we're on one of those streets here in downtown Los Angeles that was impacted just over my shoulder. If we pan off into the distance, you'll see where that cone is there, and people have been walking by, they've been commenting on it, and one person even said, you don't think that there'd be so much outcry over trees, but we love how they provide so much shade in this area, how much they beautify this area. And city leaders saying that repairing and replacing these trees will be costly, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now take a look at this photo. This is a person the LAPD says is responsible for the crime, 45-year-old Samuel Roth. He was arrested for felony vandalism. Community members are relieved that he's off the streets. And today, at a news conference at around 1 o'clock this afternoon, while council member Isabel Jurado will address the media, she'll be discussing the huge amount of support downtown LA is now receiving after this illegal tree cutting incident over the weekend. There was so much anger when this all happened, and also confusion with people wondering why someone would be so reckless in cutting down these trees that do so much for downtown LA. This vandalism involved 6 of the city's large trees. Residents and business owners alike were shocked. We'll also be hearing from a representative with the Downtown LA Residents Association at that news conference later today. They advocate for more than 2,300 residents and community stakeholders. The association also works to ensure a safe space for the public. And there were so many images of saw trees and saw trunks and down trees that flooded the internet, with people expressing outrage also on message boards. Investigators have now linked Groff to 13 downed trees in 5 locations across the city. He reportedly used an electric saw to cut down the trees on different days in different locations. And officials say that the downtown area has taken so much of a hit since the pandemic. A lot of businesses have moved out.
Thank y'all for pushing that like button.
So you can imagine the outcry this caused when, someone was wondering who would do this to the area. But there's a huge push underway to restore, to repair all of that damage. And so that's what we'll be hearing from officials when they address the media later today. So we'll have much more coming up on the KTLA 5 News. That's the latest here in downtown Los Angeles. Kareen Winter, we'll send it back to you out of the studio.
All right, thank you, Kareen. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass revealing the next steps for modernizing LAX ahead of the 2028 Olympic Games. She unveiled details of the $5 billion project earlier this morning. The project's goal is not only to improve the airport's infrastructure, but to create thousands of local jobs while doing so.
13 businesses that otherwise would have been subcontractors get to be primes here. So rather than just giving contracts to the biggest companies, we said, what are different kind of percentages of work? Can we give smaller pieces of work to companies that can be primes? And when you're a prime, you don't get paid last, you get paid first. You get to interact with all the executives at LAWA, and you really get an opportunity to be in a position mission to grow your business and compete as you grow.
At least 20 of the projects across LAX are expected to begin later this year. The airport's automated people mover is scheduled to begin full operations next January.
It is the end of an era in Orange County. The last building is being demolished in the village at Orange Mall. Sky 5 was overhead short time. The former J.C. Penney building, that area is set for redevelopment to make way for a proposed condominium community with 167 units and resort-style amenities. This is part of a larger national trend of mall conversions with the popularity of online shopping and a need for housing.
A big day for the LA Rams. The 2025 draft is tonight, and they will make their pick with the help of the Los Angeles Fire Department.
But first, the team is hosting over 450 students affected by our recent wildfires for some much-needed fun. Good morning.
Good morning, Lou and Glenn. As you mentioned, gearing up to make some big decisions today inside their new Draft HQ, which is at LAFD's Air Operations Center in Van Nuys. But before they do that, they're making sure to put smiles on these kids' faces here in Altadena this morning, hosting this field day for 450 students, many of whom were displaced by the wildfires, of course. And these smiles is what it's all about. Break it down there. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's take you to the video here this morning and tell you that it's a week of firsts for the Los Angeles Rams as the team becomes the first in NFL history to hold their draft headquarters inside a fire station, specifically LAFD's Air Operations Center in Van Nuys. The move is more than just symbolic. It's a salute to first responders and a pledge to rebuild alongside the wildfire-impacted communities in our area. The team, of course, shining a spotlight on LA's true MVPs, our first responders. The Rams also released this promotional video about their new Draft HQ with the LAFD. The Rams renovating the fire station's rec room, giving firefighters a more comfortable place to recharge during those grueling 24-hour shifts. But before any draft picks are made,
how y'all doing? Push that like
different kind of impact here in Pasadena, hosting this Play 60 field day for students of Altadena's Art Magnet School. The event will bring joy and movement to hundreds of kids today. That will be front and center, of course. Events like today's show how the Rams put community and people before plays on the field. Take a listen.
Kids have been pumped up for at least a month now. We took sizes for the kids for the shirts, jerseys, and everything. Every day, wear their shirts, wear their shirts, wear their everything. So every day, the kids have been pumped up, ready for this event. They're going to show a lot of energy out here on this field. A lot of the kids, where we're from, they lost their home. So this is real big for them, just to have some positive stuff that's coming into their lives and to keep them going on.
And back out here live, we can tell you the Rams have already donated nearly $2 million to wildfire relief in our area here. And the draft, it kicks off at 5 o'clock. The Rams are picked 26, but in the game of giving back, and according to these kids out here, they've already scored so many touchdowns and so many points impacting our communities. That is the latest for now. Here live from Pasadena, I'm Omar Lewis. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, Omar, that's how you build your fan base right there.
Push that like
All right,
button.
there's more to come on the KTLA 5 News at 11.
I'm Trevor Shirley in Washington. The White House is warning Ukraine and Russia that it's time to hammer out a peace deal or the U.S. might walk away from those talks entirely. I've got that story coming up just ahead.
Plus, fast food chain Jack in the Box is shuttering hundreds of stores. What we know about their restructuring plan and how it could also affect Del Taco. That's ahead.
Jack in the Box and start shutting down locations. What the hell going on? All that money Jack in the Crack making?
Blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
$269 a month or get $17.50 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
I love my mom this much. Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful things. I think you like it. She loves me because she always kisses me. You are my heart. I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Okay, you're good to go. 100% fiber internet. It's everything I need for my golf simulator. Or a home office. Yeah, or a golf sim with a Wi-Fi enabled pellet smoker. A home office with wireless surround sound speakers. Yeah, the golf sim. Home office. Golf sim. Home office. What golf sim?
Get the upgrade you and your devices dream of. Switch to consistently ultra-fast Frontier Fiber. Prices starting at $29.99 a month.
Peace talks in the Russia-Ukraine war may have stalled. That has frustrated President Trump, and now the U.S. is threatening to walk away from the discussions. At the same time, the president called on Russian President Vladimir Putin to stop attacks on Kyiv. KTLA 5's Trevor Shirley has more now from Washington.
And all of that happening as Russia continues to bombard Ukraine with attacks that show no sign of letting up.
We are thinking that very strongly that they both want peace. But they have to get to the table.
President Donald Trump said he'd end the Russia-Ukraine war on day one of his presidency. Yet with day 100 just around the corner, the fighting shows no sign of ending.
I thought it might be easier to deal with Zelensky. So far it's been harder, but that's okay. It's all right. But I think we have a deal with both.
President Trump accused Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky of slowing down the peace process as Ukraine has rejected most ideas put forth by the U.S. Those include allowing Russia to keep occupied territory in Ukraine and guaranteeing that Ukraine won't be allowed to join NATO.
As soon as they agree, the killing will stop.
Vice President J.D. Vance says both sides need to make concessions or the U.S. is prepared to walk away.
Ukrainians and Russians are both going to have to give up some of the territory they currently own. There's going to have to be some territorial swaps.
This week, Russian drone strikes continued, killing at least 9 Ukrainians. President Trump hitting at Russian President Vladimir Putin, posting on Truth Social in part, quote, "Vladimir, stop," while still sounding optimistic a deal can be reached.
I don't like that it takes long at all, but I think they both want to make peace.
Some European leaders are skeptical that any peace deal that allows Russia to hang on to territory it's occupied would just give Russia more time to rearm and then attack Ukraine again, or potentially another European country in the future. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley, KTLA 5 News.
Trevor, thank you. And now to the latest in President Trump's trade war. After a brief softening of rhetoric, Trump is again attacking China. This morning, Trump went on social media suggesting that Boeing should default China if it doesn't buy planes it previously committed to purchase. And again, blame China for bringing fentanyl into the United States. China is the only country that was exempt from Trump's recent pause in tariffs. Their rate stands at 145%. Now, this morning, China said there are currently no trade negotiations with the U.S., despite Trump claiming there are conversations with China, quote, all the time. A new Reuters IPSOS poll shows Trump's approval rating is tanking when it comes to the economy, now just 37%.
A live look inside St. Peter's Basilica, where mourners from around the world are gathering to pay their respects to Pope Francis. The pontiff will lie in state through tomorrow. His funeral is set for Saturday, with dignitaries from around the world expected to attend, including President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. The late pontiff requested a modest ceremony. He'll be buried at a church dedicated to the Virgin Mary under a simple headstone bearing only his name. He chose not to be buried in the crypt beneath St. Peter's Basilica like most popes. Among the people who waited for hours to pay their respects to Pope Francis at the Basilica is a woman from Orange County.
This lady flew all the way from Orange, California to go see the Pope. So lost her damn mind.
You guys have to go.
Now,
Lady, this lady done lost her mind. She done went all the way to go see the Pope at his funeral.
St. Peter's Basilica was kept open overnight because the crowds were so large.
Well, following 2 weekends of the Coachella Music Festival, the city of Indio is welcoming country music fans this coming weekend. Stagecoach is taking place at the Empire Polo Club, and camping arrivals have already begun. That resort opened at 9 a.m. for car campers, and check-in hours for the festival will go until 2 a.m. tomorrow. This year's lineup includes Jelly Roll, Brothers Osborne,
Jelly Roll,
and Nelly.
Yesterday on the freeway, going along the 210, I saw a guy with a camper, and he had a giant cowboy hat on top of the camper.
And you knew where he was headed.
Well, it said stagecoach or bus on the back.
That's amazing. What, is the weather going to be pretty good?
Great. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're going to give you the detailed 3-day
yellow
forecast
and white
we make our way
eggs.
out towards the Indio area.
Well, their eggs come out a lot different
As well as Sunday.
when you
Now,
use
first
brown
weekend,
eggs.
Coachella was a scorcher. We saw triple digits to start that first weekend.
A lot of people don't know
Coachella was quite
what real eggs is
in the 80s, and
from
now,
fake
as we
eggs.
head into this
That's why they be
weekend's
eating all
forecast,
them
the Stagecoach
messed
will
up
be quite
eggs.
comfortable
Ooh,
throughout
you
the
smell the aroma
Coachella
from
Valley.
the
Let's just get
seasoning.
right to it. Once again, day
Oh my
one,
God,
taking
look at
place
that.
tomorrow. And for Stagecoach music lovers, country music lovers will look forward to a daytime high of 88 degrees. A little bit cooler, but still on the warm side. Saturday, day 2 at 84, and then the last day, this coming Sunday, really lovely at about 77 degrees, and you'll see a good deal of sunshine, sunny skies. There could be a little bit of some windy conditions once we head into Saturday's the daytime event, because we're going to see a bit of a cold front coming through Southern California that could bring rainfall to Southern California. We'll get into that momentarily. The low cloud cover starting to burn off throughout the Santa Monica Mountains into the San Fernando Valley, the Santa Clarita Valley, but still stuck in throughout much of Orange County, Riverside, San Bernardino County at this hour. Temperatures continue to stay cool. We've got 68 right now in Lancaster, where we're not seeing any of that marine layer cloud cover. Sunny
Push
skies
that
there.
like button.
Cloudy, but 60 more clouds throughout the IE, 61 for both Riverside as well as San Bernardino. Winds quite light here in Southern California, but again, we're still dealing with the onshore flow. You can see it making its way all the way up into the high deserts this morning. Air quality, not too bad. However, well, we're picking up a little bit of some slightly unhealthy air quality once we do make our way up towards the Hesperia, Apple Valley communities. We're sort of looking at the trend beginning to change a little bit, and that typically happens. But nonetheless, we will continue to see cooling temperatures and a lot of cloud cover as we make our way through tomorrow on Friday, definitely on Saturday. And you're going to want to not only Saturday keep the jackets handy, because we're going to see a chilly start to the weekend, but we're going to see the umbrellas coming out as well, because we've got a chance for some rain coming through Southern California. But don't worry about it. It's going to be brief and short-lived. Once we head into the end of the weekend on Sunday, we'll start to rebound and look forward to plenty of sunshine and some warmer temperatures that will finally move into Southern California. A little bit more spring-like, especially as we head into the beginning and middle of next week. Here's a look at a little bit of a front that's starting to make its move onto the central California coastline. Areas of low pressure right on top of the state of California, as well as just offshore. Those will continue to give us that onshore flow for the next 24 and 48 hours. Giving us tomorrow on Friday a very cool forecast, a cloudy day once again, and a pretty good chance for some drizzle.
How y'all doing? Push that like button.
Once we do make our way into Saturday, we'll have a better chance of some measurable rainfall coming into the region, and once again, much cooler temperatures. We'll only see daytime highs in the low 60s, and not just for downtown Los Angeles, but much of the region. Sunday brings us partly cloudy skies, drying, a slight warming trend. Monday, we're back into the 70s and eventually in upper 70s by the middle and end of next weekend on Empire. Chance for some drizzle tomorrow morning, better opportunity for measurable rainfall, but cool temperatures Saturday at 59 degrees. By Tuesday, we're looking forward to some beautiful spring-like conditions as we'll be making our way back into the 80s. That goes for the San Fernando Valley as well. The Inland Empire, as well as the inland areas of Orange County, will top out by next Tuesday at about 77 degrees. So a lovely forecast once we do get through a little instability and some wet weather over the next couple of days. Glenn Lou, back to you.
All right, up next, a new study finds a possible cause for the rise in younger people developing colorectal cancer. Details in Health Smart.
And ahead, you don't have to leave your house to enjoy happy hour. We're helping you host at home with the easy drink and snack recipes. We're ready.
sugar done turned to cocaine.
How it should. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month, or get $1,750 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
I love my mom this much. Look at what I got for Mother's Day. It's a heart. My mom likes hearts. She always likes beautiful things. I think she'll like it. She loves me.
Oh, chunks of cocaine. I know how to measure it out, though. I so cocaine.
I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
I bought my first auto car when I was 8, but it was just a toy. It got me interested in Hondas and the LA car community and was something I was always working towards. Now I own my own Honda, but I've been picking up more models along the way. I collect hundreds each year, giving them out and donating them to toy drives, hoping to be as helpful to kids finding their passions as my first Honda was to me.
To get your own helpful Honda from just $259 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today. This weekend, you race it right. Go to shop.cwtv.com now to shop race day gear, grills, and so much more. Presented by Pit Boss Grills. Bigger, hotter, heavier.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You can save a life.
Try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Yeah.
Listening is a
We'll
form
give you
of
more fentanyl.
find ways to support your kids.
China, yeah, they support y'all. They know y'all more. They know y'all like that fentanyl. That's what China knows. That's why y'all keep on saying, y'all better leave China alone. Push that like button. There we go.
In today's Health Smart, new research suggests the United States is at a tipping point for the measles becoming endemic. A team at Stanford University
What's
predicts that no
endemic
change in
is
the current
before it become
vaccination rate
pandemic.
would result in hundreds of thousands of measles cases over the next 25 years and millions if we see rates drop in that time. But even a slight increase in vaccination rates could prevent those huge numbers. The highly contagious disease was virtually wiped out in the U.S. a quarter century ago. We're now experiencing an outbreak in multiple states with at least 800 cases, mostly in Texas, New Mexico, and Oklahoma.
Childhood exposure to certain toxins may be a factor in the rise of colorectal cancer for people under 50. UC San Diego scientists analyzed almost 1,000 cancerous tumors from patients in 11 countries. They found a pattern of genetic mutations caused by colobactin, a toxin from some harmful strains of E. coli. Those toxins were more than 3 times as common in patients under the age of 40, and researchers say those mutations are believed to arise when children are exposed to colobactin before the age of 10. Scientists say more study is needed, but this could help them better understand early onset colorectal cancer.
More of today's top stories are up next at 11:30.
Including KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang.
Thousands of marine mammals and birds have been found dead on Southern California beaches, including here at Venice Beach, where if you take a look behind me, you can see this graveyard of dolphins. We'll have more on what's killing them.
What the hell? A graveyard of
Well, that's
dolphins?
a little too close for comfort. The diver who came face to face with a shark. David Lazarus will join us.
Amazing you didn't transition from the shark thing with something with Lulu.
I was thinking about it.
Okay. First, Apple got an exemption from China tariffs for its iPhones. Now, automakers are asking the White House for similar treatment. I'll have details coming up.
What kind of bread should I eat with this?
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should. The Hyundai Tucson. Lease a Hyundai Tucson for only $269 a month,
or get $17.50 bonus cash. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
My Honda's more than a car to me. I didn't grow with a lot of money, and I never thought I'd have this car. But the SoCal Honda dealers were so helpful, finding me a reliable way to show it for my family.
Why did this commercial keep coming on?
I get out the buckets, I do a full hand clean every single week. I take care of my Honda because it helps take care of me.
To get your own helpful Honda from just $259 a month, search your local Honda dealer today.
Get your own helpful Honda. So you telling me a Honda's gonna be helpful to me?
Recent wildfires are causing hardship for families across Southern California. The Red Cross is responding, providing shelter, food, and other relief services, but they need your help. KTLA 5, in partnership with the Red Cross, asks you to lend a hand. Scan the code on your screen. Make a donation to the Red Cross now to help those hit hardest by wildfires.
Now at 11:30, a toxic algae bloom is sickening and killing sea life off of our coast.
Yeah, so far, 4 whales have washed ashore and many other sickened animals are flooding wildlife centers. KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang live now in Venice Beach with the heartbreaking images. Kimberly.
Hi, this is a disturbing scene for many people. One woman told me she was just on her walk when she came across a dead sea lion, and it was very hard for her to see. Now, where we are,
One woman was taking a walk and came across a dead sea lion.
There's a graveyard here. Many of those dolphins and a bird, as far as we can tell, covered in sand here, being held until experts can get to them. Now take a look. Sky 5 was overhead this morning. We counted at least 7 dolphins buried under the sand and 1 bird, as I mentioned. They washed onto Venice Beach in recent weeks. Now it's believed that many of these marine mammals are overdosing on toxins. Now many people, they're just heartbroken and disturbed to see them washing up to shore dead.
In a normal year for we sees about 110 to 120 mortalities. Today, as of April 24th, we have seen 203 mortalities in LA County, and 110 of those were just in April.
In El Segundo, at least sea lions were dead on the beach this morning. And just days ago, a dead whale washed up in San Pedro. The
For real?
NRA Fisheries West Coast says a harmful
What is
algal
killing the
bloom on
marine
southern
life?
California coast has led to the illness and death of thousands of marine mammals and birds, including California sea lions and dolphins. 4 whales have washed ashore dead in Orange and LA counties. More than 50 dead or ill dolphins were found along the LA County coast. Now, experts believe the toxins are in the food chain. Debris from our recent wildfires and fertilizer runoff are believed to be contributing to toxic algae, which are eaten by fish, then eaten by marine mammals and birds. This potentially causes brain damage and toxic overdose.
They do?
Now, if experts can get to the sea lions and birds in time, they can be saved. The nonprofit
For real?
Ocean Animal Response and Research Alliance responds
Let's
to
save the
deceased
sea lion.
marine animals on Southern California beaches.
If this wipes out,
If we
or
save
kills
the
a
sea
bunch of
lion-
females that are pregnant, then we have lost both the females that are already producing the young and future generations of animals that are not going to be able to produce. So we may see a decline in the population of the animals.
It's like, I wasn't expecting it to come to our beach. Like, I lived on the block and now we have dead sea lions here. It's kind of crazy.
Now, the nonprofit that I mentioned, Ocean Animal Response and Research Alliance, they are planning to come down to Venice Beach later today to take samples. Lifeguards, back here live, you can see these dolphins here covered in sand. Well, the lifeguards moved them to this area, covered them with the sand. They'll be held here until marine mammal experts can get to them to do a necropsy and find out more information. Reporting live here in Venice Beach, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
My life ain't built like the rest of these niggas. Push that like
The
button.
city of Long Beach shared these images of a puppy days after a man was caught on camera brutally beating a dog near St. Mary's Hospital. Officials say the pup received treatment and is now energetic and responsive. She has been placed.
You know, I just made this meal right in y'all face in less than 10 minutes. Push that like button. I said hi to.
GoFundMe pages created for the dog. They say if you want to donate, you should do so only on the Long Beach Animal Care Services website.
The city of LA.
They made a GoFundMe page for the dog. If you want to donate, what the fuck? Oh my God. Look at this. I just realized I got all kind of bread. This is called Bucci bread. Bucci bread is real fluffier, juicier, softer, sweeter.
The atmosphere in the studio was on about President Trump considering some tariff exemptions around car dealers.
More exemptions in this case. The White House is confirming that President Trump is thinking about responding to automakers' requests for exemptions from the tariffs that are now disrupting global supply chains. Many, if not most, auto parts come from Mexico, Canada, and elsewhere, and tariffs.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my, you know what? It is a little too chilly outside. I don't want to be out here. I'm gonna have to go inside.
Has a pain threshold when it comes to the impact of tariffs on U.S. businesses. He's already created a carve-out for Apple whereby there won't be tariff supply.
The wind is blowing too cold outside.
This to protect.
Fuck that, I'm still gonna eat outside. I just hope I don't attract a bird or something fly up and try to eat my food, right? You know, that done happened to me a couple of times. I was eating and minding my own damn business. Okay. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Come on down from the heavens and put your hands on this food. Anything inside of it, take the impurities out, make it pure and wholesome for my body. Amen.
Reserve says that this is probably going to result in businesses passing along their higher costs to U.S. consumers. So what we're seeing now is the Fed saying that these notices coming in are making clear that retailers do not want to be left holding the bag when their suppliers at the wholesale level are already charging higher prices, and so that will be passed along in the form of higher retail prices down the road. The Fed has already made clear that it expects to see these tariffs resulting in an increase to the inflation rate. If indeed we see these prices coming along at a higher level from both the wholesale and the retail levels. Also, interestingly, the Fed is noticing that even though they haven't seen
It's Bucci bread, D-Lo. The wind is blowing too cold outside. This is disturbing my meal.
Has laid off hundreds of thousands of government workers, and that could result in a regional increase in the unemployment rate.
All right, and some good news for California, growing as an economic powerhouse.
In a big way. Make no mistake, look, we've already said that the California economy is a powerhouse, and if California was an independent country, we are one of the largest economies in the world. And now California can say, yeah, and we're even higher on that list than we used to be. If we were an independent country, we would now have the world's fourth largest economy, ahead of Japan and just behind the U.S.
No, you wouldn't.
And Germany. As Governor Gavin Newsom said in announcing our rising economic stature, quote,
That's a lie.
California isn't just keeping pace with the world, we're setting the pace. On top of all of that, it's worth noting that California is also growing fastest in economic terms. The state's gross domestic product, which is a measure of overall economic activity,
taxes
was up
is
last year
growing
by
faster.
6%. That's ahead of the overall U.S. growth rate of 5.3% and way ahead of the growth rate in
12%.
China, 2.6%, and Germany 2.9%. In the 4 o'clock hour, we'll talk about why California's economic stature isn't getting more respect from Washington.
Okay, fantastic. And we have a special David Lazarus at noon today.
Can't get enough of me. I'll be back. We'll be talking about a profit warning from toy maker Hasbro ahead of the holidays.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. And burger chain Jack in the Box plans to close up to 200 underperforming stores. The closures are part of a financial plan called Jack on Track. In a statement, paid down at least $300 million in debt and improved long-term finances. Working to explore strategic to sell the Del Taco brand, but Jack in the Box Inc. owns and operates. Many of the restaurant closures are expected to happen by the end of this year, but it's not yet clear which locations are affected here in Southern California.
200
and
of them.
still to come here, easy recipes and entertaining tips.
We are helping you host happy hour at home with these easy snacks.
Happy hour, okay. How y'all doing? Good.
To get your own helpful Honda for just $259 a month. Search your local Honda dealer today. Pretty color. Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everyone. For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, when
Where will you find your love? Grabbing hold of success guide. With a summer full of wonder, an adventure under the stars, memories and moments connected near and far. And you had this one who finds your love. This summer season, find your love for a better us. Adding the love flavor to fashion comes with age.
Oh, yeah?
But adding how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things
Where do they sell the butcher bread? Let me show you what butcher bread is. They sell it at Walmart. Butcher bread. Best bread in the world. Promise you. Get that butcher bread, that shit. That's the only bread I eat. If I couldn't get butcher bread, I'd go crazy. I don't want no regular bread. This shit right here hit different now. This shit right here dangerous. Butcher bread.
Welcome back. Hosting your own happy hour. It's a good idea. When made easy, there's a few ingredients for the snacks and big bass cocktails for entertaining.
And joining us is Elizabeth Van Leer. She is the founder
Hosting your own happy hours.
and
It's called being cheap.
Everyday Entertaining. What a cool book. Love it. All right, this table looks fantastic. We have a lot to get to, so let's just jump in there. If you're hosting a party at your house, a happy hour, what should people consider?
I would definitely consider to keep it simple. I think sometimes people bite off a little more than they can chew.
that you can make beforehand for any party, so it's in the fridge ready to go. Right. And they're just like simple appetizers that people can pick on and nibble from.
All right, let's get to the recipes. We're going to start with your strawberry basil lemonade mocktail, and it's paired with a ladder.
Okay, so we're gonna get you guys going right away. Cheers. Cheers. This is a strawberry basil lemon mocktail. Great. This is obviously you can add stuff to. Okay, yeah. You could definitely add gin and vodka. It would be really nice to that. This is kind of like a really delicious hot dog on a stick fresh lemonade. Okay. With some basil mixed in, so it's a little more herbal and fresh. And yeah, gin and vodka is wonderful with this, especially on like a hot day. Yeah. And then we pair it
Gin and vodka.
with a board over here. I like to do this instead of a charcuterie sometimes. It's just a little lighter, a little healthier. We got the fresh vegetables and some hummus and some pita. Looks fantastic. Yeah.
Ugh, hummus.
We're going to make what you call a big batch Hugo spritz. Yes, have you ever had one? I don't think so. Okay, a big Hugo.
Push that like button.
I've experienced Hurricane Hugo years ago. Not the drink. I probably feel like this more. So this is kind of like the cousin to the Aperol spritz. If you've had that. Yes. This is a little lighter, a little more floral. We're going to actually make it. So I'm going to show you exactly what's in here. Got some elderflower liqueur going in. You're going to help me out. Sure. All of it? All of it.
Goddamn
This
alcoholics.
is very floral, but it's light and fresh.
She's nothing but an alcoholic. Everything she do is making alcohol.
Beautiful candle. And then
She
we've got some fresh lime
eating around the house
and we've garnished with
and
lots
getting
of
drunk
lime.
all damn day.
And then to top it off, we are going to do lots of prosecco. Okay. Would you like to help me? You both can just slowly put it in there. We don't want to go crazy. Interesting. So, and then this is the mixture. Yes. So this is the mixture. You would give this a big stir. No. So yeah, you'll give this a big stir, and as long as you serve this within like the first hour or two, I think we're getting there. Okay. It won't really go flat on you. It will stay nice and fresh. And then people can just self-serve themselves, and you're good to go. And no shaking it up or doing anything. No, just give it a nice big stir before you actually put it out there.
How to make alcohol on top of alcohol.
Yes, so we're pairing it with a prosciutto melon skewer. This is kind of like a twist on the Italian app, but a nice skewer. And you can pre-make these and have them ready in the
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then we, oh yes, this is the Hugo. And oh yeah, drizzled them off with some balsamic. And I know you're
Ugh, what kind of food these white folks eating?
low protein, low carb snack.
The hell?
Prosciutto, mozzarella.
Ugh.
I'm a real sucker for fresh bread in the
Tofu.
So I love to make a little batch of focaccia, and this is one of the easiest breads that you can make at home. And believe me, I'm not a bread person. I struggle sometimes with it, but this is very simple and very easy to make and tasty. So I can attest to, I've already had a half a piece, so it is good. Okay, thank you. Yeah. What are these? Okay, so we're moving on to like the margarita happy hour situation, which is my personal favorite. We have the shishito peppers paired with what I call
Margarita.
Basically, it's like a spicy Cajun
Tequila come into play.
That's very delicious on grilled meat.
Oh!
And we're pairing it with the charred.
Oh! The fuck y'all eating?
Salsa, but it looks like was it mango? Yes, it's mango and pineapple. It's kind of a twist on your classic tomato pico. A little fruitier, a little more.
Ugh, what the fuck is that?
Fish tacos. But we're doing it with.
You should have seen that other shit they just had.
Pomegranate margarita.
And they eating it. I'm like, ooh, this is good. This is good.
What's made there? Okay.
Look, she eating that green shit now. Look at that shit.
They pack a punch and they're fruity.
What the fuck is y'all eating?
We've got fresh lime juice, pomegranate juice, Blanco tequila, Cointreau, and a little agave if you like them sweeter. So pretty simple. Oh yeah, very simple, very fresh, and you can easily make it ahead the night.
The hell are they eating?
It's short on time. Fun.
Nothing but alcohol and nasty ass
Yeah, good job. Thank you so
food.
much for having me. Yes, of course.
All right, for more easy recipes and entertaining tips, get a copy of Elizabeth's cookbook, Everyday Entertaining and
Everything in Elizabeth cooking. Nasty as
new recipes every week. And of course, you can also follow her on social media.
Thomas. What the fuck white folks be eating, man? That's why they be.
Sounds good too.
Hello everyone. Well, I hope you're having a great beginning of your Thursday. Of
course, we're now moving into the lunch hour, and as has been typical over the last few days, still dealing with a lot of cloud cover. And of course, not just with the beaches, but inland as well. We've got 60s and
That was
70s
nasty.
up on the board, and it's not going to get much warmer than that. We're still under the influence of a very strong onshore flow. You can see we've got a series of cold fronts that are out there in the Pacific, and that's not only bringing a marine layer, which is quite strong, but by the time we head into tomorrow morning, well, we'll see that marine layer becoming so dominant.
Eggs cost too much
that
to
we'll
not
see
be
a
able to
very
eat
good
them all.
opportunity to start your day with some drizzle. Once we make our way into the afternoon, we're still looking at drizzle opportunities into the lunch hour, which will start to wipe out some of those drizzle opportunities once we get into your late Friday afternoon. But a much different story takes place on Saturday. We've got a little bit of a cold front coming through much of central Southern California, and that begins rain chances Saturday morning early, and that takes us into the lunch hour as we'll see that little front move into LA County.
It looks expensive
Orange County and the
as
Inland
hell,
Empire.
like
That's
eggs. It was.
Los Angeles County.
Like people lost their damn mind.
Measurable rainfall, while the OC, the IE, just see a chance for some
That was some nasty ass
Once
shit.
we make our way from late Saturday night into the following Sunday, well,
You know when you look at a food and it say it look like it's nasty, you know it's nasty. It's nasty.
we'll see temperatures moving.
Sample it to find out the way.
San Gabriel Valley, 64 tomorrow with AM drizzle. We'll see a better chance for some measurable rainfall on Saturday, Sunday. It's dry 64 Monday. We'll see the San Gabriel Valley moving back.